All right. Hey, y'all. Hello. All right. Day 2. And it's daylight savings. So, y'all about to get an extra hour of sleep. It is only 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so, yay. Who doesn't like an extra hour of sleep? I know I do. But we're just going to get right to it. Okay, I'm going to run some services too. I'm going to run some specials on readings for the month of November. Okay, so I will get them posted later. I think later in the day. Yeah, Sunday, right? Yes. Okay, so don't forget Sundays, self-care day. So some of you may need to, restore your mind, body, and spirit. Also, first 3 days of the month, make sure you guys are, cleansing your homes, all about spiritual wellness, right? So do that. Need to do it. Align that mind, body, spirit, okay? Your homes. Elevate your energy, okay? Your energy does determine your reality. So lift those vibrations, okay? And let the world around you shift. Indeed, okay? And embrace that journey, y'all. Embrace the unfolding of your journey, okay? Because each moment definitely is leading you to your true path, okay? Also, some of you may need to release, okay? It's giving that trust the lesson and not the pain. So you're not meant to stay in hurt or pain, all right? Think of pain as the messenger, okay? So it's the lesson and the knowledge and the wisdom that you take from it, okay, is what you carry forward. So there's that. Somebody needed to hear that. But we are going to see, hello, collective, and go from there. If you'd like to, check out my website, my link is in the bio, and depending upon where you're seeing this, it is going to be in the description, okay, if you're on my channel, on the U of the Tube. All right. Get in there. You could be dealing with somebody who kind of gives off like cool guy energy. Look at that at the bottom. Knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Give us some, spirit. All right. Okay. Yes, feminine. Okay. Empress. Giving goddess energy. Okay. You could be very fertile at this time. All right. Very abundant. Just rich, baby. All right, exposed. Somebody's in the spotlight. Somebody's about to reveal themselves to you. Who's being revealed? Technology, electronics, internet, and computers. With player on the bottom. Ooh, please no. Especially moving closer to Mercury retrograde. So there's, for some of us, we're going to relearn or a lesson that we may not have exactly learned from either is going to circle on back. Okay. So keep that in mind. And this could all really just be, somebody's trying to create a block for you and interfere, some third party energy. Okay. That's way too many. Attachments, drugs, Libra, Sagittarius, guilt and remorse. That's way too many. Let's see what comes out. But Libra and Sag could be of relevance to you. All right. All right, here we go with this craziness. Group association, cult, and or coven. Knowledge is now back on the bottom. And then also what came out is financial blockages or finance blockages. So somebody's trying to mess with your money. And it could be a group. Okay? And this is what's being exposed at this time. This could be basically the message that you were waiting for, you know, to kind of give you some confirmation. All right? And they are definitely in fear. Knowledge is power. These could be somebody that you could have very well have worked with. Okay? Done some sort of business with. Okay? I don't understand that. Like, I don't. I say that every time. It's just like, get it yourself. You know, why are you so worried about somebody's pocket? You know what I'm saying? Because you out here like a whole fraud, hoping and a wishing. Okay? Please, right, fingers crossed. Please. Bring financial ruin. Okay? But it's definitely coming to an end. This game over for them. Okay? This could be somebody that you thought was a friend, you know, really like your confidant, somebody you were close with. You could have very well also kind of distanced yourself a little bit from this person as well. You know who this person is because they're very selfish, quick-tempered, very much so impulsive, but they are, they're defensive, you know. They react before listening. These people could actually take people's money. Somebody could have seeked somebody out to also do this to you. Is that where we're going, Spirit? Look at that. Self-love on the bottom. Self-love Sundays. But look at that. Okay, rising star. You were just meant to shine. That's what it's giving. Okay. You could be somebody who enjoys travel. All right. You like to move around. Or you'd like to travel more. Okay. But you have money coming in. They're not stopping anything. Literally. Actual money. Okay. I feel like if you are having any kind of issues, you know, there's like temporary moments, right? Where there've maybe been hang-ups on deposits, something about deposits. Yeah. Where it'll get like held up for like 24 hours or something stupid. They're obsessed. Let's see. Tell me about the feminine. Okay, awakening. Okay, the number 47 or 74. What about this exposure? Okay, healer. And that could be the big reveal also for you, is that you're realizing that you're a healer. The number 80 or the number 8 could be of significance to you. Yeah, I said that third party. Number 66, you could be seeing 66, 666, or just the number 6. But yeah. This is somebody sitting back, and they just sit with so much discontent and hate in their heart for you. They could very well be a monitoring spirit as well. They'll call you, this person, if they are like a friend, a fake ass one at that. They call you and they ask you all kinds of questions, you know, trying to get the 411, and you kind of already got the vibe of like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to reveal too much. Lots of evil eye. And then you got this anybody who messes with kids, I can't stand a liar and a thief, but like a liar and a thief, they just go hand in hand, don't they? I can't. It's family. You have a family member that's involved as well. And it's coming right there with group association called Inner Coven. All right, the number 21 or the number 12. Or they're trying to put this over your family. It's finance blockages. The divinity came out in reverse, the number 92 or the number 29. With divinity being in reverse, this is nothing but just evilness. Most likely doing black magic. Jeez, what did I say? Look at that. Evil eye. All right. Trust the message. Okay. Very much so given Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Okay. Also for you, those that are single also, in the future here, you do have, you know, a union that is coming in. That is real love. Okay. And this is something that your ancestors are divinely orchestrating. Okay. They're going to send you somebody just as sweet as you. These people are also very confused as to why this isn't working, right? Because they're really out here poor. In financial stress, financial straits, okay? Yeah, and look, there's your divine masculine here in the midst, okay? He could be right now also, if you're not in union with this person, or, you know, you could be also, you know, it's just kind of like playing itself out, right? They are also overcoming, you know what I'm saying, financial issues, right? And they are so obsessed, okay? Yeah, definitely cleanse your home as well. With after upset, I'm seeing the obsession card again with house and flying monkeys. Okay, so pray over your homes, cleanse your homes. All right, right now the veil is thin. So if you're a spiritual person, okay, you're seeing a whole lot right now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This friend and or this female energy, They could have health issues, okay? And if they're not related to, you know, STIs or Ds, yeah. There's that. But yeah, they're definitely out here talking crazy about you too. Spreading all kinds of rumors. But you are someone who is of high honor, okay? Yeah. Yeah, dark magic. Look at that. Doing voodoo. All right. Crazy. You could definitely be an earth angel as well. But yeah, you've moved on. Like, you're free. You're so free. You're definitely having a spiritual upgrade too. And I think that's one of the things, like, you're like really, you know, you're definitely spiritual. There's no question about it. But I think you're just really grasping and understanding, like, oh my God, like, I'm a healer, okay? Like, you're meant to heal people. You could do earth magic. It's definitely something involving the hands, okay? You may have been thinking about doing Reiki, all right? Absolutely. With this karmic masculine who's also floating around here, it's like you've got the friend, then you got a karmic masculine energy. You know, put it where it fits, you know, masculine, you know, man, woman, whoever the hell, okay? You got a third party that most likely is probably next, that's giving off this karmic, okay, masculine. Then you've got a friend who ain't a friend, all right? And then a group of people, or they could all be in cahoots with each other. And they've decided, okay, we're going to band together. And they're trying to attack your family. And I feel like for some of you too, there is a family member I know who this is going to resonate with, but this is what I'm picking up on, girl. Okay, so if you want to sideline me, message me, because I know you're going to see this. But it could be a sister, a mother, or an aunt, but it's like it's a woman, okay? And divinity's in reverse, so yeah, just evil. Just, yeah. It ain't nothing good. Nothing good. Okay. Take your notes. Knowledge. Okay. I mean, and plus too, people could speak it on you too, so they don't have to be sitting in the background either. But, with this group here and this whole group association, cult or coven type of action, for some of you, yeah, that's definitely what's happening. For sure. Okay. I'm going to pull our magic spirit oracle card. I'm going to do that at the end, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do that at the end. I saw 1909 on the timer. And then I saw 1911. 9/11 could be of significance. It's 2/22. It's 2/22. Because I like to do that. Screenshot. Okay. So you could be seeing 222. All right. Most people will just grow up. Be happy. Find your own damn happiness. Look at you. Okay, you got Virgo in your chart. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Yes. Okay. Very self-sufficient. Okay. You know how to get it on your own. Yeah, you like, luxury things, but I don't even think it's like that deep either. I just feel like, you like to feel good, okay? And you work hard for it. All right? What do we got? High Priestess. It came out sideways, but I'm going to take it upright. Okay. Moon energy. And look at that, coming right with feminine. I mean, that's, divine feminine. All right? You could definitely be a high priestess. You have sacred knowledge. All right? You definitely listen to your intuition. Okay? Someone of pure energy. And then here on the bottom here, you got these folks, yeah. I feel like wherever this relationship went awry, they decided like, yeah, now it's like they're in this weird competition with you, this friend. So like one or two things also too, that's being revealed to you now. It's like you become awakened to like your new gifts and like what the fact that you're a healer and what you're supposed to be doing. And then also too, here's the reveal too, these people are using technology trying to create stagnancy for you in regards to financial your finances. They could watch you. And if you have a platform, they watch your videos over and over again. I'm hearing all kinds of craziness in my head. Like, they want you to go broke. They want you to be a broke birch. It's just like, but you're rich in life outside of the money, okay? Like, you actually have a full grasp on what being rich in life is, okay? Pisces. Eight of Cups. I feel like, though, for you just feel like it's better to just, like, walk away. 2-8 or 28. Yeah, they're definitely watching you online. The world, okay? 21. Did I say 221? So 221. And then we got the Six of Wands. Okay, so we got Leo out here. All right. What is that, Sag? Yeah. Or Capricorn. Sag, yeah. I'm getting Capricorn. But, yeah. This is definitely a victory over all this craziness that's happening. 216. Aquarius. You've grown beyond this. Completely. Yeah, but they watch you. Okay, geez. Okay, so we got the Ten of Wands, more Sag energy. Then we've got the Four of Cups, Cancer. And then we've got the Five of Wands, Leo. This is a big completion for you. All right. Again, the level up. Okay, this is a huge victory. I feel like you've been waiting. It's like you've been waiting for this. Okay. Especially on a spiritual level. All right. Like what it is what is your gift? Like what is your, spiritual gifts, right? Yeah, spiritual gifts. Exactly. Okay. Look, I said Aquarius. The Fool's on the bottom. All right. Your hard work is paid off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You've kind of had to disconnect from the world a little bit. Okay. But yeah. And totally removed yourself from just the conflict. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, you walked away from it. The devil. Capricorn. I say Capricorn. Because they're toxic as hell. Mm-hmm. So, and I picked up on, drugs earlier. I saw that. Yeah. So, there's your sign also. So somebody might like to partake in more than a little bit of smoke. All right. It's definitely deeper than that. 515. Mm-hmm. We rebuke you. Okay. Queen of Swords. Mm-hmm. So we got more air here. Libra, Aquarius, and or Gemini. Mm-hmm. Someone could have a Leo rising. That's for a few of you. Mm-hmm. You've set clear boundaries. And I feel like when it comes to family too, like that's just a line that you just do not cross. Yeah. The line's been crossed. And you're not having it. What is it I flipped? Mm-hmm. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is also about desire, power, right? Being inspired. I feel like also this is like really like lit a fire underneath of you. And you're like, yeah, 110. Mm-hmm. There's that the Three of Swords energy. Yeah. This is a little fire. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to get out here. And they're like, really? Are you? And they're just distraught about it. Also, too, yeah. Hmm. 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 Be mindful, okay? Especially with somebody trying to come in with heavy, like, physical energy coming towards you as well. and wanting to give it to you. So if this is an ex, okay, this is somebody who misses you in that way, but it's deeper than them missing you, and wanting to, just out of eyes, they brothers. Making love between the sheets. Oh, baby, baby. Nope, they don't want to make love. That's not what that is. There's nasty intent, and not the good kind. All right? Yeah, absolutely. Plus, that's the way, too, for people who work with that kind of lower energy, too, they try to attach to you so that they can then, they want what you have, right? You're out here getting to it, all right? You got that fire, and they just want to put it out. But if I can, worm my way back in. If I can just get in there. No thanks. And they could also try to come in dream state, right? Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is the dreamer. And then with the Nine of Swords here being in the bottom, okay? Also, too, if you're having any types of issues or you're popping up out of your sleep, that's also a way that Spirit is, protecting you and waking you up, because they're trying to reestablish some sort of core to you in your dream state. Okay, so don't accept anything, all right? And if they're popping up, doing all that kind of craziness, yeah, rebuke that energy, okay? Renounce it, all right? Go cleanse afterwards. Okay? Not here. Not here. The sun. There's more Leo energy. Yeah. That's really what I'm getting is, your vitality, right? Yeah. I feel like you're in a happy place. You walked away from it, and you are just like beaming. You just radiate. And here they are again, 5 of Cups on the bottom. So sad. Oh well. 819. 918. 1985. So you could be my age. Says you be born in 1985. You could be seeing 555. Look at here. We've got the Empress, the Page of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles. That's their outcome. Everything that they wanted you to be in, financial ruin, all of that is just backfiring on them. Right. And you're an Empress energy. And they hate to see it. But they want to feed on that. You're abundant, okay? Fertile in more ways than one. All right? You've evolved. Mm-hmm. I feel like you have a real thirst. You do. Knowledge. Yeah. You love to learn things. Very go, go, go. You may feel a little restless, but there's like a little bit of angst. Just take a moment, sit back. All right. 1993. 10-5. Or 10-15. We got Taurus out here. We've got Libra and Taurus with the Empress. Lots of Leo. Sag. Capricorn. Cancer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Stay away from your mind wandering and, those any negative self-talk and or thoughts that try to creep themselves in. Okay. That's also projection in an effort to get you to go back to, self-imposed restriction. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like this insight too, this is also going to just propel you even, further along into your higher timeline. Yeah. Just keep trusting in life. All right. Moving in faith. Okay. Walk by faith, not by sight. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But there is a happy union that's coming in. For those of you who are single. Okay. Just keep holding it down, remaining strong. You could have a very significant Leo placement. Yeah. Absolutely. You got good things coming in. Just in life in general as a whole. Okay. Stable family. Financial security. I mean, even, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're there. You're not quite where you want to be, but like it's there. Yeah, you just want to kind of be able to sit back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the foundation that you've built, after this loss, yeah, you're really creating generational wealth for you and yours. Something that's long-term success, okay? Why am I hearing Devin the Dude? And I just heard the dog and the kitty. What you gonna do? when your people go home and you want to smoke, but the reef is all gone. Somebody had the nerve to take the herb out of my doobie ashtray. Why they do me that way? Some of you might not know about that song, but Doobie Ashtray by Devin the Dude. I love me some Devin the Dude. Yeah, and the part of the song is like, she had the nerve, something, something, and took the dog and the kitty. So you very well, after this split, the animals came too. Okay. Like, I'm taking all mine. It's all 40-40 on the timer. All right. Yeah, so yeah, you could very well be born in 1985. Okay. You could be 40 like me or getting ready to turn 40. That is so funny. I haven't heard that song in a while. Yeah. I don't know. You could be a smoker. You know, Devin the Dude, he's got some good, back when I used to. Sit on back, you know. He's definitely got some smoker music. What was this one album? Acoustic Elevation. Second to the last one, because I think he came out with another one. I can't remember. But yeah, that's actually a really good that's a really good album. But anyway, yeah, that's interesting. You hear howling? I heard an owl earlier before I started. I just heard howling. The coyotes are out. Ooh. That's interesting. The veil is thin. Let me look that up. Okay. So I looked up the meaning. Also, I wanted to say that you could also be awakening to the fact that you're building a family with someone. So for some of you, that is what you're doing. Is you could be pregnant, okay? Especially with the sun here, the Empress, and you got the Page of Cups as well. Also, whatever boundary or protection that you put over your family, it was successful. So there's that. So with a coyote howling, spiritual meaning could be adaptability. Okay, embracing chaos, humor, balanced life. But it's also a reminder of the trickster archetype, so that you can see things in a new light. It's also in Native American culture and some life's dualities, okay? And it could also be territorial awareness and being aware of those boundaries that you put in place. So for me, I feel like that was like a big confirmation also, that whatever boundary that you have put in place, okay, one, it was successful, and that somebody's trying to cross over, right? So like coyotes and wolves, what do? They howl, right? They're calling out to their pack. You know, this is where I'm at. And they're also like notifying outsiders, like, hey, we're here. All right. Don't cross the line. So there's that. Also, what I picked up on too is that the family that you are building, and if you are pregnant, you're going to birth a child that is just as equally, if not more, spiritually gifted than you. Okay, like you're gonna birth a divine being. Okay, this is all going back. So yeah, And then looking at finance blockages with divinity going, being in reverse. It's basically, they're like, nope, you're not doing this to our chosen one, okay? You hear it? The howling again. The confirmation. Okay? Talk to me. It's going back. It's all going back. Let's pull some angel numbers. Okay, and those of you who are or that may have like a little bit of that restless energy too, you could be thinking about going back to school. Okay, go for it. Do it, especially if you're thinking about maybe, Reiki, or, expanding upon your spiritual practice and you being a healer. Okay, so get on out there. Okay. And there's a school based out of Tempe, Arizona. It's SWIHA, SWIHA, Southwest Institute for the Healing Arts. Look them up. Okay. 222. So you definitely could be seeing that alignment. All right. So check them out. It's actually currently the program. I'm attending a program there. Okay. They have everything. Okay. And the online curriculum is really good as well. So something to think about. All right. There's other schools too, but that's one I can speak to. And I've really enjoyed it. So there is that. Let's see. Okay. What are your angel numbers? 2112. It's up to you. Also, someone's watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. So, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. Okay, 909 or 0909, new beginnings. This is also a great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love. It says, look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. It says, close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. I'm telling you, big completion. Like, you're having a huge... It went back. We'll see if it comes back out. 222 to try to pop back out. Mm-hmm. 1616. Okay, this is the readjustments card. So this is also overcoming obstacles that you've done. Soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. It says your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Okay, everything will fall into place. We're not going back to those past people. But however, this could be somebody that, a friendship, this is more so along the lines of, somebody that you could have just very well, lost touch with. Okay. And you guys just picking right back up where you left off on. Or, you could have dated someone where it's, right person, wrong time. All right. However, this is not somebody who you've had a complete fallout with. Okay, and they show themselves to be unworthy or just a real POS, right? We're not talking about those types of people. No. What else? $11.11. Hey, wish come true. Love to see it. So this is also about moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. It says you're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. That it is. That it is. Hey. But overall, yeah. Weigh your options, okay? But I feel like, yeah, if you're definitely considering going back to school, you should. Knowledge is power, okay? Your root chakra is off. Reground yourself by dancing and meditating more so you are balanced, okay? It's time to share your story. Your story is so powerful that it can help others. Share your truth. Protect your time, body, energy, and mind. Saying no is a protection spell. It says this is your chance. Go for it. That's okay. Go for it. Do it. Don't play it safe. Anything worth having is worth going after. Anything else? It's okay if you haven't figured it all out yet. That is the beauty of a journey. You get to decide where to go next. And then also your throat chakra needs some attention. Sing some of your favorite songs and practice mindful eating. And then it says your financial abundance is near. Hold on just a little longer. You will be taken care of, my dear. What was I saying before? I feel like you're for the most part, you're in a good space, but you just really want to, have that pillow, right? To where you can be like, okay, where I need to be. All is well in the world. You can kind of let that stress go. But I feel like for the most part, your bills are paid, but you just want a little bit of extra. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because why? Money's gonna flow into your life like water. You are receiving money from everywhere now. Get ready to enjoy it. I don't even feel called to pull. I was gonna pull one at the end. Magical Spare Oracle deck and pull a card. But you know what? You got this. This is your message. Okay? Day 2 of November. All right? Be sure to, cleanse. Okay? Clear your space. Clear out any clutter. This is a good time for it. Okay? Cleanse the home. Wash your doors. Okay? And, yeah. Refresh. Mind, body, and spirit, y'all. Okay? Good things. And congratulations. If you are. If not, we got some blended family. Blended families happening. But y'all, this was your message. All right. Enjoy your Sunday. And I will definitely be back tonight. I'm going to enjoy my little extra hour of sleep. I may watch a show. Or I'm going to go to bed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But y'all, big hugs, big love. I will see y'all later. Bye now.